Hola mi gente, welcome to my channel Mika Creates. I'm Mika, thanks for hanging out with me today. I have a simple recipe for you with lots of ingredients. So I wanted some pasta and I wanted some seafood, so I looked through my shelves and this is what I came up with. I don't know how it's going to taste, but we'll find out. So I have some pasta, that's what you're going to need. And I'm probably going to use, how many pounds is this? I think this is probably a pound. So I'll probably use 3/4 of a pound of pasta, or half a pound. I'll figure it out once I put it in. I'm using thin spaghetti, that's the only reason why I think I'm going to use so much. But if you have regular spaghetti, then you should probably only use 3/4 of a pound. So leave a quarter left. Or you can use a whole pound. Whatever. Use a pound. Let's keep it simple. And then I have a pound of large shrimp. You can use any kind of shrimp, but just use a pound. And then I have half of a pound of mussels. And then I've got a cup of butter, and I'm going to use at least a cup of olive oil. I suggest that you use regular olive oil instead of extra virgin olive oil because extra virgin olive oil doesn't burn at a high temperature. And then these are the seasonings that I have today. Some garlic powder, some onion powder. This is optional, cayenne pepper if you want it or not. Oh, did I took out 2 garlic powders, sorry. Italian seasoning, lemon pepper. So I want lemon pepper because I do want a little zesty flavor and I don't have any lemon. Salt, some real garlic, the rest of my diced up onions, and then I'm going to use green onions because I love onions even in pasta. So I'm going to use these green onions as decor. Yes, I can use more Italian seasoning, but I really love the way that green onions taste even in my pasta, especially with seafood. So these are the ingredients currently back here. What's going on here is I have a pot of boiling water. It's already ready to go, and I heavily salted it, and I added some regular vegetable oil to it, just so when I put my pasta in there, it doesn't stick. Okay? So I'm going to boil the noodles, and then we'll come back to start all the seafood. So watch out. Okay, mi gente, so I found some linguine instead, so I'm going to do linguine. So a pound of linguine. Yes. And again, I already have oil and salt in my pot. Okay, so I added oil in here so that the noodles don't stick. I want to bring it back up to a boil. So I'm then going to put the top on here and let it do its deal. It'll be about no more than 5 minutes, and it'll be al dente, al dente, al dente. I do want it to stay a tiny bit harder. I want to make sure that it is a little bit less than al dente because I'm going to cook it one more time for a couple of minutes inside the sauce that we're making. All right, we'll be right back. Don't leave. Okay, mi gente, so here is my cup of butter. As you can see, my paella pan is very hot. And I'm going to add in my oil because I don't want my butter to burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 heaping tablespoons. And then I'm going to toss in my onions while that's melting. It's all right. There we go. And as this is melting, I don't want to add my garlic yet because I do not want it to burn. But I am going to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, what is that, like half a tablespoon, onion pepper, Italian seasoning. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of that. And then again, cayenne pepper is optional, but I added a little bit of cayenne pepper just because I want to kick. A heaping teaspoon of garlic. Now I'm going to throw in my seafood. First I'm going to add my scrimps because they're raw. The mussels are already pre-cooked, so all I'm doing really with the mussels is just heating them up. But this is raw, so I have to make sure that this is cooked. Man, it smells so good in here. I swear somebody's going to invent smell TV. Okay, now I'm going to start to flip these guys. Look at how beautiful that is. Yikes. So I'm using this paella pan because it's super thin and it cooks pretty quick. Once I flip all these guys over and they're cooked both sides, I'm going to throw in I'm going to put in my mussels. Just want to make them all fit nicely. Oh, it smells so good in here. Recipes like this, you just find what you've got, guys. Whatever you have at home. You can't really mess up. Okay, mi gente. It's been about 2 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and take these guys out. And then I'm going to add the mussels. You can probably add the mussels while I'm... There we go. While I'm taking these guys out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. I can't wait to eat. So hungry. I'm so hungry. See that? See all the garlic? The garlic is not burned. It is not burned. So you got to watch your temperature. So all we're doing is just heating this back up. Whoops, this guy fell out of there. We're just heating this bad boy up. So if you have a cover or a top, this is the time to use it so that you make sure that the inside of the mussels are warm. So I'll be using this. 2 minutes. Okay, so now you can add a little bit of water, that's all right. Typically, I would have added some of the water from the pasta, but I couldn't save the water. Yes, these look all nicely taken care of. I'm gonna remove these guys and then add the pasta. So I used about half a pound of pasta. Now I'm going to stir this guy to make sure that all this pasta is covered. You can add cheese, whatever you want. I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil at this point and then salt it up. So remember, we haven't added our salt. I'm going to add some more of my Italian seasoning. And I'm going to add some more extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add some salt. Some green onions. And then we're going to use some more green onions. And we're going to use some more green onions to garnish. Now mind you, this should probably take you about 15 minutes to make. It's harder to do it when I'm recording, obviously, because this is not my normal way of cooking. But I just want to show you guys that simple ingredients that you have in your refrigerator. If you wanted to add a little bit of almond milk to make it a little bit creamy, you can. Just make sure that you add a little bit more butter if you're going to do that. But I just want it just like this. Now we're going to add the scrimps. I'm going to turn off my fire. I'm going to add some of these scrimps. Make sure that we've got this Ay, Maria, mi gente, mira eso. Look at this. Tell me it's not delish. My house smells wonderful. This is for my husband and I. Obviously, this is a lot more than we both can eat. There. And I've got mussels. Look at how beautiful this dish. This dish is going to look so beautiful. But most importantly, looks can be deceiving, right? But this dish right here is going to be banging. Delish. Delicious. Riquísimo. Oh my gosh. My mouth is so watery. Okay, mi gente, so this is my linguine, my seafood linguine. That's what we're going to call it. Mika seafood linguine. Mwah. Lastly, the last touch of the day, mi gente, is this. You can use parsley. I choose to use green onions. I am not a chef, but sometimes I like to pretend like I'm a chef. Anyways, mi gente, I hope that you love this dish. I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna do a mukbang on this, but if you're new to my channel, welcome to our beautiful little community. Thank you for subscribing. I ask you that you share and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you try this recipe, that's the reason why I'm doing it, so that you can try it. If you try this recipe, let me know. Let me know if you like it. I thought about using a little bit of chicken bouillon, but I didn't because I really wanted the seafood taste. Anyway, los quiero. I love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing and liking this video if you like it. If not, tell me why. And I read all the comments. Also, don't forget birthday shout outs. If you want a birthday shout out, we're still in the month of September. Email me at mikacreates@aol.com along with a picture and a little bit about yourself or the person that you're sending it for, and I will give you a shout out. Until next time, familia. Bye.